have some coffee and do a Lojong meditation. Okay?
Okay.
Such good students, many. Yeah. Then we're going to do a Tonglen meditation. Muchu Dhamma in his commentary says about the taking and the giving. Then what you take away from the being, the black ball in the center of their heart, it's two ways of looking at it. You can look at you're taking away their bad deeds or mental afflictions, which are like causal karma, the causes, the bad causes. Or you could think of it as you're taking away their suffering, which is the result of bad deeds, negative karma, and mental afflictions, Then there are many things, many different ways that you can think of the breathing out and the white light benefiting them. Then you could think of your own virtues and good deeds or any positive thing you have. You can also, Muchu Dhamma Bhadra also said that you can think of it as you're giving them Buddhahood. Even though you don't have that virtue, you can think whatever you want. It's pure meditation. So you can think of it as you are giving them the Buddhahood. Total liberation, omniscience, and bliss. Then he says that you can visualize the stream in many ways, but particularly you can also visualize any good thing that you've done as something that they need or they want, something that will make them happy, giving them any kind of happiness, any kind of normal, mundane happiness. So if somebody needs a house, you can picture the end of the light as it hits them as that need being fulfilled, or money, or whatever. So we'll start with the preliminaries. Then it's assumed before the preliminaries, then you clean up the room, you set out nice offerings, you brush your teeth or clean yourself up, take a bath before you meditate, or clean yourself so that you're not stinky. Then sit in a proper posture, mainly just keeping your spine straight. Then in our lineage we visualize the Gelug refuge tree, which you visualize a wish-fulfilling tree, immense. This is what they call a tsokchin, or a refuge collection, gathering. All the teachers, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas. Here we're going to visualize Je Tsongkhapa in front of a massive tree, immense, vast. He is sitting on a lion throne with 8 great lions. He is dressed in monk's robes similar to these. He has a yellow pandit hat, debater's hat, pandita's hat. Then he has clear white skin. In his heart is Shakyamuni Buddha and Lord Vajradhara. Lord Shakyamuni and Lord Vajradhara. Then he sits on a lotus sun and moon cushion beneath him. Then he is smiling happily. He is his hands are in the teaching mudra, and they hold stems in between his forefinger and thumbs are stems to lotuses, lotus stems, lotus flowers, stems. Then to his right shoulder goes a lotus, where there is, out of the lotus is a sword, a wisdom sword. Then the stem from his left side goes to lotus. Blossoming out of the lotus is a scripture, a pecha scripture. Then light and flame, light shining from the sword, flame extending from the tip of the sword, is destroying the ignorance of all the people, the suffering beings in the desire realm, the form realm, and the formless realm. That's the sword of wisdom. Why a sword? Because wisdom, the direct perception of emptiness, cuts at the root of cyclic existence, or the samsara. Then the scripture above the left side of his shoulder, with blossoming out of the lotus. Then it's a perfection of wisdom scripture, sutra, spoken by Lord Buddha. Then you hear the sounds of many teachings on the perfection of wisdom. Light rays and vibrations go throughout all the universe, dispelling the ignorance of suffering beings. Then out of Je Tsongkhapa's heart, to his left, to our right, is the lineage of widespread activities, the Bodhichitta lineage. Then out of his heart to his right, I got that wrong, the lineage of the profound view, emptiness lineage, Master Nagarjuna, those teachers. Then above Je Tsongkhapa is the lineage of inspired practice masters lineage. Then below Je Tsongkhapa, from the rays of light out of his heart, comes many of the tantric teachers, Buddhas, many of them. Then close to him, right in front of him, is your own root teachers, your direct heart lamas, root lamas. Then you also visualize countless beings around you. Then some are enemies, some are neutral peoples, and some are beloved to you, or your loved ones. Then you see your mother and your father in this life, and you all go for refuge to the Buddha and Dharma and Sangha. You go for refuge to the actual Buddha, which is omniscience and the perfect mind of a Buddha. Then you go for your future Buddha. Then you go, that you will be. Then you go for refuge to the actual Sangha, which is Aryas, anybody who's seen emptiness directly. Then you go for refuge to the